Hello everyone, welcome to Futuristic Facts. In this video, we are going to be talking about a unique car that revolutionized the entire car industry. Is it a boat or is it a simple car? Yes, we are talking about a car that can both drive on land and in water. How amazing is that? The name of the car is the Amphicar. It is an amphibious automobile which was launched at the 1961 New York Auto Show, manufactured in West Germany and marketed from 1961 to 1968. Johnson, a known practical joker, was said to enjoy frightening visitors at his Johnson City, Texas ranch by driving them downhill in his Amphicar directly into his property's lake, all the while shouting that he had malfunctioning brakes. In a fifth season episode of The Simpsons, an antique film strip touts Springfield's famous Aqua Car factory, showing Amphicars rolling off an assembly line and into the water. It was designed by Hans Trappel and was manufactured by the Quaint Group at Lübeck and at Berlin, with a total of 3,878 manufactured in a single generation. The Amphicar name is a portmanteau of amphibious and car. The production started in late 1960. From 1963 to 65, cars were assembled from shells and parts in an inventory built up in anticipation of sales of 25,000 units, with the last new build units assembled in 1965. Most Amphicars were sold in the United States. Cars were sold in the United Kingdom from 1964. Total production was 3,878 vehicles. 99 right-hand drivers were converted from left-hand drives. Some were used in Berlin Police Department and others were fitted for rescue operations. First, let's talk about its engine. It has a Triumph 4-cylinder engine of 1,147 cc. 8-to-1 compression ratio rated at 38.3 bhp. In its appearance, we have a front undersurface that is slightly pointed and sharply cut away below. The wheels are set low so that the vehicle stands well above ground level when on dry land. Front and rear bumpers are placed low on the body panels, but fairly high in relation to dry ground. The one-piece windshield is curved. The foldable top causes the body style to be classified as a cabriolet. Its water propulsion is provided by twin propellers mounted under the rear bumper. The Amphicar is made of mild steel. When you talk about its performance, the power plant was the 1,144cc 69 cubic inches standard SC engine from the British Triumph Herald 1200. Many engines were tried in prototypes, but the Triumph engine was the state of the art in 1961, and it had necessary combinations of performance, weight, and cool running, and reliability. Open versions of this engine remain in production in the Triumph Spitfire until 1980. The Amphicar engine had a power output of 43 HP, 32 kW, and 4,750 RPM, slightly more than the Triumph Herald due to a shorter exhaust. Designed to model 770, the Amphicar could achieve speeds of 7 knots in the water and 70 miles per hour, 110 kilometers per hour on land. Later versions of the engine displaced 1,296cc and 4,093cc and produced up to 75 bhp, 56 kilowatts. One owner was quoted, "It's not a good car and it's not a good boat, but it does just fine, largely because of modest performance in and out of water." Another added, "We like to think that it is the fastest car on the water and fastest boat on the road." In water as well as on land, the Amphicar steered with the front wheels, making it less maneuverable than a conventional boat. However, some people tried to derail the venture of Amphicars. That is, Times Dan Neal called it a vehicle that promised to revolutionize drowning, explaining its flotation was entirely dependent on whether the Blige pump could keep up with the leakage. In reality, a well-maintained Amphicar does not leak at all and can be left in water, parked at a dockside for many hours. In pop culture, 2 Amphicars crossed the English Channel in September 1965 enduring 20-foot waves and gale force winds. An Amphicar was restored in Season 11, Episode 7 episode of television show Wheeler Dealers. The car was purchased in the United States for $35,000 and shipped to the UK. Its lower bodywork proved to be in poor condition and required complete soda blasting to clean metal before welding of replacement panel sections. After a test drive in the Thames at Windsor, the restored vehicle was sold for 35,000 pounds at a profit of 4,600 pounds. Amphicars appear in the films Rotten to the Core, The Sandwich Man, The President's Analyst, Conspector Clausio, The Laughing Women, Savannah Smiles, Pontaic Moon, and in the Episode 5 Season 4 of The Avengers. It also appears in the TV movie All the Way. US President Lyndon B. Johnson owned an Amphicar. So do you think it will be a good buy for you guys? Let us know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.